So Hwarang, there's so many players. There's so many characters. Hwarang, Law, especially Law at the wall. He's just so dangerous. But look what happens now. Just enjoy those old Tekkens. I was playing the old Tekkens. I was enjoying it. But also I was getting withdrawal symptoms like, oh, I can't bust heat. So there's two sides to the coin now, guys. Am I conforming? I don't know. YouTube, let's go champ. We're back with season 3, baby. You guys were waiting for this, right? We cried, we complained. Season 3, back to basics. Back to basics. That's all I was hearing now. Guys, which drops March 17th. And we're going to find out what changes are going to be happening. You know, what core systems, rank reset. Guys, the first thing is they have removed Heat Smash Wall Splat. I think this is a very positive move. I think it's phenomenal because let's play it first. So Hwarang, there's so many players. There's so many characters. Hwarang, Law, especially Law at the wall. He's just so dangerous. But look what happens now. There you go. This is a good change, guys. This is a very good change. Why I like this change? There's room for more interaction, more gameplay. You know, you're not finished. You're not dead. This is so good because every time I'm playing against these characters, I'm just watching out for that when they're on the heat and my back is against the wall. Especially Jin. Jin can take you from one end to another. It's like Julia's elbow, just with one heat smash. So look, guys, we have to applaud Namco, Bamco. This is a good one. So what else they've done now, and I'm reading this to you guys, up to season 2, if the activation of heat also granted a character specific power up in state, i.e. Claudio, Starburst, the power-up remained active even after the heat ended. This enabled players to continue applying strong pressure derived from the power-up beyond the duration of heat. In Season 3, character-specific power-up states will now conclude at the same time. Let's have a look. Now, as you can see, he's got that little Starburst symbol, yeah? And he uses it and he gets a launcher. Now, it's gone. As soon as the heat concludes, it's gone. Guys, this is a very positive move. I hope they do the same this. I hope they do the same with Brian. Same with Brian, same with June, same with every other character that has this. I think it's too much. So look, this is a step in the right direction, in my opinion. Where's the low heat smashes? They need to abolish that completely. Get rid of that. Like, just remove it. Give everyone a mid heat smash. Okay, so more changes, guys, yeah? This post provides additional clarification regarding the intent behind the Season 3 battle balance policy, refined balance. Back to basics, right? These terms do not denote a return to earlier Tekken battle. Okay, interesting. Nor do they imply drastic, comprehensive changes introduced in a single update. In line with the current Tekken 8 battle system, Season 3 focuses on refining areas where outcomes tended to be extreme, establishing conditions in which decision making and tactical judgment can operate more consistency. Refined balance and back to basics aren't final goals. They're simple principles that help guide the team evaluating issues. Refined balance reflects a phased and measured approach to adjustment, making incremental refinements rather than rebuilding systems in a single step while maintaining the core mechanics of Tekken 8. Back to basics. I want to break this down. Back to basics establishes the criteria for assessment, whether exchanges of offense and defense function appropriately, whether defensive, evasive decisions are reflected accurately in outcomes, and whether individual errors produce disproportionately large consequences. Accordingly, Season 3 does not guarantee dramatic, immediate shifts, such as substantially strengthening defense. Now, look, this is what I take away from that back to basics as damage control. I think they need to look at their PR team and be very careful with the wording that they use. Back to basics to us well, to the Tekken player, thought maybe going back to the good old days of maybe Tekken 5, Tekken 6, you know. So don't think when they said back to basic, they're saying, look, this is damage control, in my opinion. This statement. So look, season 3 is not going to be a return to the old Tekken systems. Yeah. So let's just get that in our head. We have to get comfortable with that, guys. Yeah. They want to push the franchise into a different direction. Harada's gone. It's gonna be a different world now, yeah. So they're gonna, I think they're gonna push out maybe patches quarterly, right? So a lot of people had this expect. This is what's happening here: expectation versus reality. These guys, they're taking their time, like really sweet time. So I think quarterly we might get a patch, but I think back to basics with certain things that happen, they just put out a statement, you know? That's what a lot of these companies do. So season 3, I think this is how I see it now, right? I think this is about small control refinements to fix certain things, i.e., heat smash against the wall. But what about wall floor breaks? That's not been mentioned at all. I think Brian, so many people have floor breaks. I think that needs to be that needs to be addressed. But regarding refined balance and back to basics, so guys, just go back and play those old Tekkens, yeah. Just enjoy those old Tekkens. I was playing the old Tekkens, I was enjoying it, but also I was getting withdrawal symptoms like, oh, I can't bust heat. So there's two sides to the coin now, guys. Am I conforming? I don't know, but I think what they do mean they're gonna tighten up certain things. I think that Claudio thing, that Claudio is already so powerful. Like that forward running two, that Superman punch, dude, you can't see it, man. I want that nerfed. I want Hiachi nerfed. Hiachi's damage is crazy. So look, there wasn't much on characters, right? So if we read it some more, hey guys, this is very interesting. Now, when I was reading this, they're doing a feedback portal, which is interesting, right? Compromising both a dedicated website and an official Discord server, separate from the official Tekken Discord, is scheduled to open on Monday, March 16th. The portal will function as a centralized platform for collecting information necessary for continuous improvements to battle environment. Reports regarding battle issues, system defects may be submitted via website. So if you think that there's something wrong, you can actually give your constructive feedback. And if you see something, if you go through some BS in the game, record it. Because they were doing that on Twitter, right? They were doing a hashtag, Tekken 8 report or something like that. So after moderation, submitted reports will be shared within the official Discord server where users may provide reactions, comments via threads, the blah, blah, blah. I think this is a good move, guys. I think this is honestly a step in the right direction. It's not what I expected because I expected, like I said, I did expect drastic changes, and I did think maybe they might go back to maybe implement a bit of Tekken 7. I don't know, but they've toned down heat, which is a good thing. But this is interesting, right? So they're gonna collect battle issues, they're gonna collect system issues. You know, I think they're trying to improve the game long term. So let's see. Let's see what happens after you submit. Let's see if they get back to you, you know? So it's very interesting. I think the important part here, guys, is they request that future feedback be submitted mainly through this portal. Why? Michael Murray blocking everyone. You know that ones. I think Murray's behind this. We're creating an official system. I think that's what they're gonna do. So, guys, in conclusion, I think this was a decent announcement. If you didn't have any expectation, I didn't have any expectation. I did say that in my previous video. I said, guys, don't jump to expectations. You know, if I was developing Tekken 8, I would remove heat. You know, they're gonna do what they want to do. It wasn't a defensive haul. It wasn't. There's nothing mentioned about defense here or anything like that. They're gonna continue with the theme of aggression. And I think they're saying, look, we hear about the extremes. We're gonna adjust it carefully, but we're not changing what Tekken 8 is fundamentally. So I was going through Twitter, and here's what some of the pros have to say. Tetsu, phenomenal player. Claudio main as well. I don't think he's going to be too happy with that, but he smashes wall splat. and Insta characters lose their install after heat runs out in season 3, I think he's happy, right? Let's see what Double's got to say. Double says the law player, as long as it becomes a game that people around me think is fun, anything goes. See, that's a very pious way of coming towards that. Removal of wall bound strength for heat smashes, removal of granting enhanced state to characters holding enhanced state at the end of their heat. These will impact a ton of characters, right? Since difficulty of gaining enhanced states varies by character, I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. Guys, so the pros like it, but there's a lot of people I saw on Twitter who didn't like it. The one guy, he was going in. But let me know what you guys think. Are you happy with these changes? Did you want to see more changes? Did you have expectation meets reality? Are you going to submit bugs and videos that you think they should change? Interesting, right? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you like the video, give it a like. Hit the subscribe button, helps out the channel. Hopefully, this helps a little bit of understanding of what's to come. I look forward to it. Aussie out.